All right. Sadaka, welcome in. You think Pensamento is cooked? Oh, hell yeah. They even nerfed the ghoul's tentacle range. They also nerfed the add-on that would increase it back to 16. Yeah, I think they only increased it by 1 meter, so it goes to like... I think it was... I forget what it was, but I know it was like... not very high. I forget though. I was fine with the nerf until I saw that add-on get cooked. Yeah. The range was pretty generous, so I'm not surprised. Also shambled from my PC. It freaking froze like mid-stream a few minutes ago. So for any of you guys joining back in, that's unfortunately what occurred. And it's hard to see my overlay, which is annoying. Have to fix it. But we're here again. Trying to make it out. Yeah, let's just skip that. Cool. He'll be fine, which genuinely surprised me. I expected him to be cooked. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they haven't overdone it with the nerf. It's quite a shock, honestly. Allison, welcome in. Says hi, playing DBD. What can you take as an idea for a real kill in the real world? Like from the game? Alright, just making sure this is fine. Okay. Alright. Let me swap out this character. Sadako says I might sound stupid, but I feel the reason gen regression didn't work with the Blood Moon gens is because of Ruin. Honestly, I just think it's because they wanted to test out the new like gen type thing. But I think they were a bit afraid of being unable to see what it's capable of doing with the slowdown. The problem is obviously it affected basically all killers that decide to play the event for some reason, so made it very unfun. Bit of an L on behavior's part. I think they could have done a lot better. But we're back again. Hopefully people will come back. You know, freaking my PC froze mid-stream, so that just wasn't very fun. It's a weird situation because the event feels more like a testing ground, but most perks don't work, so you don't know how they will be affected if they did. That's very true. That is very true. Unfortunately, we won't know. We won't know until it's too late. Ty, welcome in. We're talking about the we're talking about the event gens not being affected by the progression and slowdown and things like that. Tyson streaming with the setup like the Millennium Falcon again. Hope you don't need light speed. Yeah, it's rough out here. It's rough out here, man. Like like the stream had froze, like my PC, I should say, had froze like halfway, I think in the first like 5 minutes of starting the stream, so we're back again now. Really unfortunate. But we're gonna try to make it work anyway. One Colonel, welcome in, says, I just love how your ghosty avatar looks right into my soul when you're not talking. That's pretty funny. Sadako says, a new protection hit perk would kill low tier killers with no mobility. Yeah, it's kind of a given. Like anytime that they have a new like survivor, like anytime they've had a new survivor focused chapter, it always like just for some reason always like hits the low tiers like every time, and it's the craziest thing. I don't know why it always does that, but it does. That's what happened with Finesse when it was a solo survivor like with Lara Croft. Finesse got added, M1s got nerfed again. You're like, damn, bro. It hurts it hurts the M1s because like it hurts the M1s because of a perk like Finesse basically deletes M1s, so you kind of end up not being able to get your hit that already takes as long as it does to get. So yeah, it's like, it's not good. And what was the other perk? I think you said to use Eruption. And I think the last one was I forget. Force Penance. It might potentially, it could be like another, it could be like another one of those like healing metas again, which is going to be kind of annoying, kind of interesting to deal with. People are saying Finesse was bad, which was wrong even then because it would have denied the killer hits that they should have gotten otherwise. Yeah, yeah, and then they combined it with dramaturgy, so they were able to not only get a free get the speed boost mid sprint, but then they were also able to vault over and then just they were able to just vault over and delete the hit too. So like so you both times can't catch up. So it's like, damn, like what are you supposed to do? The funniest name I've heard so far for the new survivor is Fraudette. Yeah, that is a funny one. That is a funny one, I can't even lie. Like, it's kind of insane. Lithe as well? Like, yeah. I haven't seen much Finesse Lithe. I've seen a lot more dramaturgy Finesse. Like, that was pretty much, like, meta for as long as I could remember at this point, like, when it got added in, so it's a bit unfortunate. And, yeah, I mean, is what it is, I guess. You know, yay. So... So I'm like, whatever, bro, like, what can you do? You know, but it comes with the it comes with the, oh my god. It comes with the territory, unfortunately. God, I gotta learn how to stalk again. Oh, she stayed here. Yeah. Good lord, there we go. I have to learn how to stalk again, which is just annoying. I can't. I have to crouch a lot sooner. I'm just gonna have to go forward through it. Yep. Get rid of that. Okay. Cool. So that's good. Let me see if I can try to. Oh no, they already started pre-running. Yeah, I can tell that this match is not going to be interesting for me. I got stuck again. That sucks. Yeah, speed boost. But yeah, it is what it is. You just would see how I pressed the wrong button. Wasted my Spirit Fury as well, which is really annoying. God, it sucks. I wasted it. Yeah, they're just gonna camp that. Maybe I can try to rotate back in for Kate. Oh, well, no, I pressed the wrong button again. That's annoying. Yeah, well, GG's, I guess. That just cost me the game. Yeah, no, that just cost me the game. Like, actually. Oh, wow. DBD cannot be like even more annoying than it can be, but I think it takes the cake right here, yeah, because they can wait right there, they can do whatever they want, reveal from their position. Yeah. Yeah. This is not fun. Yeah, they're already gonna just instantly do that. Yeah, so this match isn't gonna be fun. But then again, what match is fun in this game? In this event, it's awful, so I'm not really surprised. I haven't been playing any Ghostface, I think, in like, weeks. This is probably like the first and last match I'm gonna play of Ghostface today, I think. It's, cause it's just not it, bro. Like, this character is not it. I need a new main. Yeah, then of course, they just, I mean, it only takes a half second. It takes me longer to kick than it does for them to fill it. Like, it's actually, I've already posted a video about it. It's disgusting. Yeah, they can just speed up and go somewhere else. Yep. Oh, okay, so I don't know if that's DPI or just my wrist. Doesn't let me lean, bro. It always has that leaning thing where it just doesn't let you. Yeah, that's already automatically done. They're gonna reveal me if I activate now. Already pre-running, of course. And then by the time I catch up, yeah. By the time I catch up, they'll get the save anyway. So it's just so pointless of even chasing that far away. If I had a dash, maybe I could have caught up, but I have to go on foot, so I just don't even have time. They already are camping it, just waiting for me to walk away, yada yada, so. Can I make this? No. Because I get free stuns, of course. That'll probably connect to something else, of course. It's annoying. And then run straight to Shack. So basically just a waste of mark. That's exciting. They're already gonna be able to full heal. Yep. They can full heal off of that. That already got tapped. I mean, I don't even know why I even waste my time kicking it. It gets tapped instantaneously. Like, I literally, it takes more time for me to kick than it does for them to fill. As I've said this many times, like it literally takes them more. It takes me more time to kick in a video. Like I've said this in a video. I even demonstrated it. Free drop. This event is absolute dog water, but I'm either that or I play the boring 1v4. So it's like it's either way. It's just gonna be a bad experience. So I don't think there's a way to counteract that. To be honest. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like I've said, by the way, like I haven't played this my own main in Jesus, like I think a couple weeks now. Like I just don't see any point in playing them. You know what I mean? Like it's so pointless. It's like funny. Yeah, but 1v4 is boring anyway, so like it's either way. It's like I either go in for a boring game on 1v4 and then play the same exact boring builds I always keep using in every single game, or I'm gonna go on here and then have like a 5-minute game and just do the same thing except I don't have slowdown. Like, so I'm like, it just doesn't seem like there's really a point either way, but you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah. Can pre-run. Can't find him though, because they like. I love how the game, like, they literally say in the description, oh, they make more noise when they use their canister, and like you literally don't hear anything. Like there's literally no sound. So okay, we got one. So how exciting. Yup, of course they can see me, can't see them, yada yada. No point. They already have God pallet. They'll rotate around and then just make the next God pallet. It's not worth it. Yeah. They already got off of it and already reached the check spot. That ain't that crazy. It's that fast for the Survivor. That's insane. They literally have base kit hope. Like, that shit is insane. Well, that was annoying. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's a lose-lose, I think, in this situation. If you play either side, I think it's just going to be the same routine of garbage. It's just kind of boring. Because your perks don't work. Or if your perks do work, it's still just the same generic blah 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 all day long, so it's kind of boring. The whole point of an event is to have a new experience that actually gives you, you know, something to shake up the monotonous, repetitive, you know, yada yada yada, but you don't get to do that in this event, so cool. Yeah, but I don't even think I've played any Ghostface. I honestly, I just don't play him. I think I play one match every like 2 or 3 weeks. Like it's so just like pointless to play him in this current meta. Like you're better off running the S tier, and that's crazy. Like it's just so pointless. Plus I'm pretty sure the queue time is extremely long on 1v4 if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that how it is? Like can anyone confirm that? Because I feel like I haven't even tried regular 1v4 because I've heard queue time is just like super long. Like you're not gonna find matches in 1v4. Like you have to play the garbage mode to even get a match. Which realistically I should have found a match by now. This is way too long. Like this is taking way too long. I should have found a match by now. So, but I'm not gonna run nowhere. That's boring. I'll just go regular 1v4 and just try to maybe get some blood points, but it really just doesn't matter. Because this event is absolute dog water. Like absolute dog water. Like you literally have not even a fighting chance with anyone besides S tiers. Like you gotta either blight, nurse, Kaneki, maybe Spirit. Like Jesus Christ, like it is terrible. But let me check the chat and see if I missed anything. Just left Dave and Buster's one Venom keychain, tried hard not to eat it. Welcome in, Kiki. What do you think about eating unless? He goes, you play Marvel Rivals. Why would I not think about eating it? It's Venom. I'm not really gonna use Noed though. A hits and not able to confirm it down to speak DBD. Pretty much. I mean, I'm playing new controls, so I literally have no idea. Yeah, I haven't even found a match, and it's been like almost 2 minutes. Okay, we have to play this awful event. How exciting! Goth, welcome in. Mel says once you reach the 500%, welcome in. By the way, I'm going back to the normal mode. I don't even think you can. Like, I can't find matches in a normal amount of time. Like, that's insane. This event is dog water. Like, there's nothing for killer. And then we just get gen rush out the game every single match. Like, it's so boring. It's so terrible. And I just don't want to play Ghostface at all. Like he's just so dated in comparison to the game. Like he's way too slow. Like he has no features, no movement, nothing. Like he's so far behind of where he could be that it's like it's just sad. Top it off with the haste nerfs that they're putting in the PTB. If that goes through, that completely guts Ghostface. So he has like he already goes from not having chase potential to applying play with your food and at least giving you something to literally just being unplayable. I'd argue, you know, aggressively I should say. So it's like I'm good. Like it's fine. Nell says I don't mind Kaneki as a killer, but my god, I'm so sick of going against him. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised that is the case because of the fact that as a killer player, like you were kind of limited to that small selection. Like, like I would have more fun playing Kaneki than playing Ghostface and just getting steamrolled every game. Like that's just so boring. Bing bong, we're rolling surveillance. No. I just refuse. I mean, I don't play S tiers and I get 4Ks. This is about applying pressure in a different way. Highly disagree, but I'm not about to sit here for a debate. Lord Beerus, welcome in. He says, what's up, party people? Sadako says, the biggest problem is that there's nothing to do with killer. Exactly. Sadako says they could allow us to flip the gens or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if you could just like knock it over or something? You know what I mean? And empty it all out. Like, damn, bro. Played Wraith on my niece's Xbox with a Swift and got the 4K on the event too. Sadako says I mostly use batteries included, but that didn't get any buff. Yeah, batteries included only applies to a small portion of the event because of the fact that they just don't complete like the normal gens. Do you guys think of the new Survivor perks? Yeah, new Survivor perks are just most likely going to be cheeseball and broken, as we tend to expect with solo Survivor chapters. I mean, we saw that with what do you call it? I'm literally not even finding a match anymore. Like, why am I struggling to find a match? Holy moly. Jesus Christ, we've been here for ages. Where's the match? Yeah, that healing meta is basically making like M1s even harder to play, like even harder and harder and harder to play the M1s. It's like, it's just terrible. The healing meta is about to go crazy. M1 killer's about to suffer. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the game being ass. I mean, are we surprised? Like, Jesus Christ. Like every update and they've been putting it out. Like, this event is buns. Like, I've already made like 4 or 5. Like, how many videos have I made? Like 4 or 5 videos talking about the event. So I'm not gonna go yapping about it now. It's just more malding and salt and complaining. I'd rather just not. Pig, Sadako, and Oni. Pig doesn't, like, which I have to say this as well about the event. Pig's power doesn't even activate with the event. Like, if they do, you maybe get 1 trap or 2 if they do the run regular gen, but they don't apply to all of them, so you can't even get like a majority of the value. It's just so unfortunate. Now Sadako at least gives you a fighting chance because it takes up a special slot, and Oni I know is pretty good just in general, and saw something on the patch. Yeah, they did increase his turn rate. I think they actually did nerf him, I believe. No, actually, yeah, no, they did nerf him. Like his update nerfed him, bro. The event is what you make it. Nah, it's really not. We just, speaking objectively, it's one of the worst events we've ever received. Like, this is terrible. You get value. They usually pop blood gens first. I have all 4 need to remove at the final gen. It's beautiful. Oh, hey, at least somebody got some value from it. But yeah, they just nerfed the they basically just nerfed the what do you call it? They just nerfed Oni for no reason. So that's crazy work. Like, it's kind of insane. Like, we've been getting back to back killer nerfs like crazy. Like, when you really sit back and think about it, it's like, damn, bro. Like, holy shit. Like we're getting so many killer nerfs, like all in succession. It's like, why even play killer anymore, bro? And as a killer only player, I'm just gonna have to not load up the game. Like, it's terrible. Like damn, bro, let him breathe, man. Give it, like, at least let it breathe. But nah, it's like, damn, bro. It's crazy work, man. So I wouldn't say it's like, the problem is that it is a challenge in the sense that you aren't really, like, I would say it's a challenge, but not a fun challenge where you go, okay, like, I'm gonna have my skill tested. It's more like I spawn in and I automatically just lose the game because I can't control 4 gens from flying at the speed of light. Like, that's just not interesting to play against. Like, I hate to say it, it is what it is, bro. Like, to feel like you're stuck with only S tiers and have to sit there and and know that 90% of your perks don't activate, most of your abilities don't apply. Like, like, especially like when I'm maining M1s, like we don't have mobility on Ghostface. We don't have mobility on Legion. We don't have mobility on Nemesis. We don't have mobility on a lot of these killers. Like, if a gen flies, like GG's, like we're cooked, you know? Like, so I'm like, man, it ain't it, dog. Like, you need movement speed. Like, you need teleportations. You need like Freddy's teleport. You need Kaneki, you need Blight, you need Nurse, you need, you know, Sadako. Like, you need people that can move, because, like, you just can't catch up. So I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. Like, I like the challenge of no gen defense, but this event, it feels like a speedrun simulator. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference between going, okay, I'm just gonna choose to have a challenge, versus every game you play is exactly the same, because you can't stop the game from flying past you, bro. So I'm like, it is what it is, you know. I already made like 4 or 5 videos covering this topic. I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse already. It can't be denied that the event is subjectively trash if you're not running killers like Blight and Nurse. No, 100%. Like, I played 1 game of Ghostface. That's enough for me. Like, I'm good. Like, I'd rather not. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, I think that's enough. Like, I played 1 game, that's it, I'm good. Like, I don't need to experience that bullshit again. I'm like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's terrible. That's enough for me. Like, I walked in, got literally just all the gens slammed out in the speed of light. Nothing you could do. Yes, thank you for quitting. Thank you. Finally, a fair win. Like, Jesus. And they'll still find a way to win somehow, knowing the game. It gets ridiculous. I'm not gonna jump in the fray, cause like y'all already know, like I already have videos talking about it. I don't need to get into it. The heck did he just? Oh, I guess. Y'all know how I feel about it, bro. I've already posted numerous videos talking about this awful ass event. It's unfun, it's uninteresting, and I'm not adequately challenged because of the mere fact that, like, because the thing is, I'm not going against, like, people that are good at looping and I'm just, oh, I'm losing gen pressure. It's like they have adequate, they just have base kit gen pressure by just existing. Like, me kicking a blood gen is literally counteracted by the fact that it takes longer for me to kick than it does for them to repair. So it's like, at that point, just don't even touch them. Like, I'm not even gonna touch the gens at that point. I'm like, leave them alone. But I'm not gonna talk about it. I'd rather just leave it alone and just try to live. Now, we did get some Kaneki nerfs from the PTB. I pretty much never play the PTBs. I don't want to deal with queue time. Like, after my sad Alien experience, my homie did cheer me up with some Alien Creed Unity. I mean, Alien Creed, Assassin's Creed Unity. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's disgusting. He said my movements are looking good. Well, I appreciate it, Zaz. At least somebody's noticing. You know, cause I'm a controller only player. You know what I mean? So like if I kick this, they're gonna pump it up. Like I already posted a video about it. Let me not even talk about it. I'm gonna say keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna talk about it. I already said I'm not gonna talk about it. I already said I'm not gonna fucking talk about it. I just can't help it. Like I'm in this. I'm so like maldy right now because it's just so like it's so BS. Like Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna talk about these gens. I'm not. I can't. I'm just gonna go on a rant. I'm not gonna do it. But I already have video evidence. I already put up the videos. I already talked about the topic. Like there's nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna try to chill. We're all already fully aware that it's BS. Like, you know what I'm saying? We did. Cause I ain't yapping, bro. I'm not doing it, man. I'm just not. You don't want to hear me talk about it? You can watch the videos. Cause I'm not gonna retread it, bro. It's just a waste of my time. And yours, cause you like if the video already exists. A video already exists talking about it. Like I already have what 5 videos by now. I think I'm about to put up a 6th one. Instead, talk about not talking about it. But exactly. I'm not gonna do it, man. Yeah, no, I play like I play the way I want. I'm not gonna. I don't give anybody hatch. I don't let anyone escape. Like I'm not doing that nonsense. Like I'm not doing that, bro. Like because keep in mind, survivors don't give anything to the killers if they're losing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like they don't. Like you don't ever see a survivor go here. Here's your hook because you're losing. Like you don't see that. Like I don't get mercy. Like what makes them think I should give it to them? Like what? What are you talking about? They do though, they quit. Wow, didn't hit the range. Yeah, I'm not gonna kick that thing. It's just no point. I don't know, I just don't... like, Wraith is one of those characters, man. If he had better cosmetics, I might consider playing him. But he has such doo-doo cosmetics. No style. Got no style, bro. But I'm not gonna lose my mind over it, man. Just gotta get. I mean, if you guys like seeing me lose, I guess. I mean, this is the stream for you, you know. Because we've been doing nothing but that, which is kind of sucks. Because then I don't have games to post, which is so annoying. So I've been having to like go overdrive with the fucking yap videos. We need a Wheel of Misery, random killer spins. Yeah, we could probably have it like where we have like bits to like spin the wheel. Probably do something like that. No? That could be interesting, I think. Oh. But I'm not gonna talk about it. But I hate this event, dude. Like, it's just like, why even play this game at this point? But if I wasn't obligated to play this game, I would have been like turned this shit off a while ago. I tell you. It doesn't let me get the bite, which is annoying. Doesn't let me get the fucking bite. Oh, doesn't let me grab. Of course, doesn't do that. Yeah. Oh, can't. Because of the collision. Ah, it doesn't let me. Jesus, I canceled too, but it didn't let me do the thing. Keep getting fucking stuck, which is so annoying. The thing is though, like when I look at challenge, I want it to be challenging my skill. Like my skill isn't being tested if all I'm seeing is a timer go off. Especially when my killers are low tier and slow. Like I basically don't already have time on base kit. So like the base kit like challenge is the fact that I'm using a low tier, not because of the fact that my skill with that killer is being tested. So that's just my main problem. It's like I'd like to actually see my skill matter, not just, oh, I picked a bad killer. Like that's way more important to me than whatever BS this game has to offer me. Because it's not a skill-based thing. Like survivors aren't skilled for pouring in an overly sped up like machine. You know what I mean? Nah, lava chicken is better. I like lava chicken. That's a fun one. The crazy part is the only time I'm getting a 4K is if I'm using an S tier like Kaneki. Which is like crazy to think about. It's like, damn, like, but if I was playing Ghostface, it'd be 0. It'd be 0 or 1 because I can't make it in time. It's just crazy, man. I wish the game was more skill centric or it like mattered that, you know, but nah. Fortunately, we don't, the game isn't really based around that. Would it be cool though? So, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to learn Blight or have to learn something else. And we're just gonna have to put Ghostface in the shelf, you know what I mean, and never play him because until they give him an actual buff, because he just doesn't have anything like worth using, you know what I mean? His kit is very behind. It's very old, I would say, in comparison. And now we can either the queue time's long or we basically have to play hide and go seek for 20 minutes, so that's exciting. Is Chicken Jockey like a chocobo racer? I would expect Ty to say something as deranged as that. So that's a new low for Zaz. All right, cool. Love to see it. Damn, now I feel bad. I'm out of here. Oh my god, he's trolling, bro. He's trolling, bro. He's trolling. So they did tap this, but the question is, because I thought the aura would last longer, it does not last longer. Yeah, he gave up. I come in and I praise your skill with M and K. What do I get? Dang. Yeah, Hatch is pretty much gonna spawn under their feet as we expect. I'm just hoping Springtrap isn't an M1 killer, bro. I kind of think he might be. Like DBD, like they just really like making their characters like M1s. Let's get rid of that. Like I know, gang, but I can hope. Oh, I got the mark at least. The munch is absolutely insane. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna slug her out. Alright. Well, or we can just wait it out and let the entity do the rest. Alright, cool. Now, let's wait. Now it's the same here. The only time I've gotten 4Ks was against baby survivors or people who gave up at 5 gens. It's not rewarding. I get over 200 BP, so that's cool. Yeah, like, yeah. Like, I already know, man. Like, that's what I'm saying, like... It's just how it is, bro. Like... It's like, hey guys, we played games with Jack, he's alive. It took a while too, man. It took a while, but we finally got it. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that topic though. Like, I'm not gonna talk about MMR and shit, cause it like it's a whole thing, bro. Yeah. I'm not sure what MMR is hiding means, but it's hard to talk about something you don't know. Yeah. Like, I understand a lot of people don't play at a higher... Oh, okay, I guess the game is just gonna bug out. Okay. That's cool. But it makes sense, yeah. Like when you do have that. If the survivors know what they're doing. I'm cooked. I can play blindness event, but I'm a variety killer. I get bored playing the same killer over and over. Yeah. Yeah. Duck, welcome in. Is there a reason you left him on the floor for so long? Yeah, dead hard, of course. That's how we do it. And I was talking to chat too. Should have brought Decisive Strike. That's funny. His ass came through with the chicken jockey anyways. Very true. Taco Bell and McDonald's ads, the inhumanity. Not somebody who works out every day getting McDonald's and Taco Bell ads. That's insane. Like, and you like not getting big back ads is crazy when you're like in the gym all the time. Like, that's insane. No, so sometimes I just try to roll with the punches or I just play something else. Yeah, honestly, just close the game and just play something else. Like, this event ain't it. I think this event is absolute buns. Like, you're better off playing something else, bro. Like, I agree with that. Oh, my beef for gun perk is bad. Doesn't DS activate during endgame? It's true. Doesn't DS. That's okay. Just bring DS next time. That's pretty funny. That is just comedy, man. Yeah, you know, because they like to munch with the perks. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure we have our counter, bro. Like, the game was already over. I'm a pop endurance. Like, dog, like, just pack it up. The game's over. Like, just hurry up. Yeah, because you already, like, you're not opening the gate. So, like, what are you gonna do? I gotta pop my perk of value. Like, for what, bro? The game already ended. Like, what are you doing? Come on now. Oh my god. In the gym they had Food Network. TV channels. Atmosphere evil, bro. Okay, welcome in. That's like 1,000 PP. Saving up for all the emotes? That's crazy. Is there a reward for that? Like, is that a thing that you can do? Like, I have no idea. Let me try playing Drac. Probably another killer I really don't care about, but it is what it is.
I'm a creature of the night.
Like, yo, it's crazy to me though that people don't expect to get like the same energy that they put in on DBD, bro. I find that to be wild. Like, dog, you came in, it's already the end of the match. You know what I'm saying? End of the match. Game's already over. I gotta pop my perks. I'm like, bro, like, dog, like, the game's over, bro. Like, end game collapse. Like, come on, bro. You gotta put it in. So I'm like, alright, so you can just lay on the ground then, because you clearly want to waste everybody's time. So, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so I guess we both could sit here then. It's like, the game was already over, bro. Like, let's get up out of here, man. I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're wasting everybody's time. Like, so, alright, so we could both sit here then. Like, it works out. Like, dog, the game was over. Now you're extending the chase when it shouldn't even been a chase. You should have been like, alright, you got me. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Pack it up. Like, wasting everybody's time. Wouldn't corrupt be kind of good here as it delays a normal gem from popping? That is true. I've noticed that Aeronad was talking about a new build that he was trying out. I might try it on here. He actually uses gen slowdown. I was actually shocked. I was like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Level 52 with Chucky is crazy. Level 100 is crazy. Yeah. We wasted more time sitting there than him using Dead Hard to not die. Bro, that's what I'm saying. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, bro. It works out the same way. The true form, got you. I'm just saying, bro.
This time, I will tear you limb from limb.
How are you level 52 with Chucky on Prestige 6? Well, I've been playing him quite a bit. I've been playing him quite a bit. But to be fair though, I never said it was toxic. I'm just saying you're just wasting everybody's time, bro. Your killer mentality is wild. Bro, I'm just saying, bro, like, if the game is already, like, ended, bro. I'm just saying, if the game's already over, and you're deliberately trying to waste everyone's time, because no one is trying to sit here, and in the endgame collapse going back and forth to the gate. You start dead hard and flying off, then you just have to sit there then. You want to waste everybody's time? You want to stay in the match? Then we can both stay in the match. Because, bro, like, I already found you, you're injured, and the hatch is closed. What else is there to do besides go down? Now I gotta start running for it, like, bro, either that or the entity gets you. Like, like, when you want the entity to kill you instead? Like, it makes no sense. It's like, dog, like, I just want to move on to the next game. The queue time's already long as hell. Like, just hurry it up. I'm just saying, bro. Up, welcome in. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. But that's like a usual rule of thumb for me. I slug out anybody with dead hard, bro. I'm like, nah, you just gotta sit there. Unless you're on death, then I'm like, alright, we can get you out of here. But anybody with dead hard, gotta get slugged out. Like, I hate to say it, bro. He could have quit too, yeah. If he just quit, like, that would have been way faster, to be fair. So I gotta agree with Zaz on that one. If he just hit, okay, cool, surrender, he would have been out of there way earlier, bro. Yo, AGT, welcome. Thank you for the follow. The game wasn't over for him as a survivor. He could have still tried. I've had it happen, waiting the end game out to Morium. So what would he have tried? Like, he literally, I found him at the gate and the hatch was closed. So end game collapse is active. What situation would he have escaped? Like, he doesn't have a key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 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 I don't know what he would have done to live teleport or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, at that point, just be like, all right, you got it, and just stand there. And I would have had way more respect to be like, you know what, bro, you got the win, GG's, and left it like that. But you start running around, start spamming the free second chances. I'm like, dog, like, come on now. Like, that's wildly unnecessary. But then if I throw in the towel, then I'm giving up according to the other side. Exactly. That's my point. Because I'm like, dog, like, if the game is over, you're like, you know what, he found me, you got it, throw in the towel, put your item down, whatever you want to do, get Mori, that's it, the game, GG's, that's it. You don't gotta start hitting dead hards and start trying to run around in circles. Like, nobody got time for that. We're trying to move on. Like, the game is, like, the hatch is closed, the gate ain't opening. Like, I already found you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, why even do all of that then? Because that's not even killer mentality. That's literally just, I want to go on to my next game. Like, I don't think I need to, I don't think anybody is going to be sitting there like, can't wait to run around the map till the entity kills me. Like, that's a normal person thought process, bro. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't even apply to me as a killer main, but as a blind, bro. I don't understand you didn't like that they wasted time and proceeded to waste time. Yeah, because that's what they wanted, so we gave them what they wanted, right? Like, they wanted to stay there, so we can both stay there. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. That's what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's to let them know, like, dog, like, you don't, like, this is what happens, bro. It works the same way. I'm just saying, bro. It's actually not, I don't get mad as a killer main that a survivor uses dead hard or wastes my time. I mean, then, but that just means, like, you're a 50-50 player, which is fine. Like, that's okay. Like, if you know, that's okay. Like, you can have that variety as well. Like, that's not a problem. And if you disagree, that's fine too. Like, that's okay. But I only play killers, so, like, as a killer player, I just want to go on to my next, bro. Yo, shout out to Dolph for the raid, bro. Welcome in, everybody. Did they buff Dracula? Probably not. I think they probably kept nerfing him. But welcome in, everybody. We're talking about killer main stuff. talking about the killer main stuff. Shout out to Doll, man. Really appreciate it. Pain Resonance might be better than Eruption. Ah! How am I? Yo, I'm doing great, man. I've been trying to learn mouse and keyboard, so it's been very difficult, but I'm trying my best, you know? We're having a little bit of a debate here, which is pretty funny. Damn, skill issue on their end, unfortunately. You got this? I appreciate it, dog, for real. It means a lot, because, like, I've been on this journey, bro. Like, I've been trying to practice so much, man. I'm getting a little bit better, though. Oh, I messed that up. Just throw it, bro. It's okay. Get it out of the way. But it's like, so as I was saying, bro, like if somebody wants to waste your time, and we both sit there and waste each other's time, doesn't that mean that it pretty much equals itself out? I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying. Not the teabag, but that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta have standards for yourself, man. This means more time wasted? Exactly. But it's the principle, bro. Like, you know how people say, like, when you're playing a fighting game, or when you're playing like and you make a mistake or something like that and you get punished for it? It's the same way, bro. Like, they gotta realize, like, yo, I can't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that like the same thing? You're just countering, like, literally the mistake that they made.
Stop with the theatrics.
Stop with the theatrics. Exactly. Bro, it works the same way, bro. This is the dumbest combo? Yeah, like, it's just my discretion if I want to slug him out or not. Like, I don't think that Dead Hard is a fair perk, so I'm like, all right, so I have an answer for it. It's literally that simple, bro. Like, it doesn't go any further than that. I'm like, it's a cheese perk. I'm like, all right, so like, let's talk about water again. Talk about water again. Yeah, that's what happens when they get cocky. Look at that. Golly, man. Like, so this guy right here, gonna tell me that this guy should not get slugged. You're gonna tell me this guy shouldn't get slugged, bro. Like, he's emoting, teabagging, and pointing, losing his mind, right? Oh, they're here. Yeah, I hear them. Oh, I was trying to change forms. There's a difference between purposely taking chase and then being found. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, like if they want to play a certain way, and I give them what they asked for, then isn't that me just playing the game how I was trying to do it, bro? I'm just saying, like, isn't that the same thing? Like, because I'm doing what they want. Oh, he's just gonna run up top again. You see what I mean? Easy. I'm just saying, bro, like... Hey, she already vaulted over. I don't got time for that. Even with the surrender option, I've seen content creators make fun of survivors for using it. Honestly, I will make fun of them as well, but only just because it's funny, not because I really care. But the thing is that at the same time though, it's like even if they use the surrender option or not, it doesn't, like, it's still a mechanic in the game. Objectively speaking, I'll still laugh though.
Don't be over dramatic.
I'm still gonna find it funny, you know what I'm saying? But because that means that I won the game, you know? Exactly, it's more convenient to get out of the game, exactly. So it's true, like I still am gonna laugh. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna think it's funny, because it is. Like, you go, like, mainly because of the fact that you won the game. Do you guys use water flavorers? Bro, if you use it, I already know how this conversation is gonna turn out. I already know how this conversation is gonna turn out, bro. I'm just waiting for someone to strike. I'm just waiting for someone to strike, bro. I know someone's gonna be like, yeah, you know, I use flavor water enhancers, and then she's gonna be like, well, you're a big back for not liking normal water flavor. It's like, you're a big back. You should be drinking raw, freaking room temperature water. Yeah, like the thing is like killers don't even have, like, should, in my opinion, should have a surrender option if the game flies too fast. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, just because it should just, if that's how far they want to take it, then make it for killers too. Like let's make it so that the killers can surrender too. If the gens are done under a certain amount of time, let them surrender then. How the hell? Oh, I forgot they can on reaction just dodge it. Yeah, they can just dodge on reaction because it's all slow. Damn. Like, nah, like, you know, like, they should really have that as a feature for killers. If the gens are too fast, be like, alright, cool, we'll surrender. Like, that'd be cool. 6 minutes in the kill. Nah, this should make it 6 seconds. The second you hit a last gen fly, just hit surrender. Be like, I'm done. Imagine. You just be here, and like surrender. Like, that would be comedy gold. I would love that. Cause like there's some games you just sick and tired of it. You're like, I just want to go home. Like, like I just want to go home. like some Sandy, like, I want to go home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even want to deal with it, bro. You gotta get him out of there, bro. Like 6 minutes from the start of the match. Bro, that would go crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That would genuinely go crazy, bro. That would genuinely go crazy, bro. So much for the bully squad. They really said 10 minutes if gens haven't been completed. They really need to change that to be much shorter, because there's no way you're gonna sit there for 10 minutes. Like, nobody's gonna do that. Like, what? They gotta make it like way shorter than that, bro, because that's crazy. Like, what the hell? Like, what? 10 minutes is crazy. Like, what? 10 minutes is crazy, man. I'm not sure why he's standing there, but hey. Bro, can we get a muncher emote in the chat for that survivor just sitting in the gate? That'd be awesome. Cause holy shit. Like, my god. like I'm just trying to move on to my next game, dog. Like, damn, bro. Bro, welcome in, the Kate from the match, man. Welcome in. Yo, let's get another munch emo, bro. Cause why are we waiting out the timer? Are they that salty that we won? Like, what's the deal, bro? I didn't even chase him all game, so what is he worried about? Bro. And then, yo, it's crazy that they wonder why they like, people wonder why I play the way I play. It's like, dog, like, I just play the way I want because of this right here. This right here is unnecessary. Like, you don't need to go against this. Like, the munching on this guy is insane. We'll see you later, Zaz. But this right here is a perfect example. So that right there is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
My immortal soul is bound to the dark embrace of eternity.
Like, that right there is my point. You know what I'm saying? If Goth is still in chat, hopefully you saw that. That right there is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Those are the players I'm going up against. I'm not going against the normal players that just want to have fun and play the game. Like, I'm going against the absolute, like, munchers, bro. Like, insane work. Like, the game's already over, bro. You waited on the timer too? But it's different, bro. It's different. Like, I already hooked up the survivors. The game is already over. I already went up to the gate so that they could leave, and they stood there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, like, let me just walk around the map. Like, like, what do you mean? It's like, it's the same thing. So, like, that right there is why I play the way I want, because there you go, bro. That right there is why I play the way I want to play, because you go against players like that, just extremely petty for you just winning the game, dog. It's like, okay, like, the game's over. Like, can we move on? Damn, bro. Once again, we got somebody else wasting my time, bro. It's like, it's the same thing. Of course it's petty, but it's petty. I think it's honestly petty to use Dead Hard in endgame when the game's already over, and then me giving petty back is sort of equalizing the playing field, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That to me sounds fair. I go, hey, they started it off, we ended off. You know what I'm saying? Nuances, technically similar scenarios, different outcomes because of different decisions. Exactly. Bleeding someone out is petty because he chose to be petty. That was just his response to them being petty. Thank you. Exactly. If they start off being petty and you give them that same energy, then that's just you equalizing the playing field. If they're coming out of the gate when you're just playing the game normally and waiting out in the damn gate, then that's just them by themselves, bro. Can you play Sadako? Yeah, like if you see the little text on there, you can request it. I guess I don't see how Dead Hard being petty. Dead Hard in itself is not petty. Dead Hard, using Dead Hard when you literally have no chance of escape is like we're talking like hatch is closed, gate can't be opened, like there's no way of escaping. Like you literally are just dead. Like you don't have any way out, and then you want to start Dead Harding. It's like, bro, like at that point, like what are you doing? Like, what do you like? Now you're just being petty, bro. Like just be like, hey, you know what? GG's. put my shit down, you got it. Like, we could have just ended the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, versus, like, dead hard mid-game, I don't care. Like, that's whatever, it's annoying. And it's a BS perk. You know what I'm saying? He goes, what text? Bro, it's under the chat on the screen, bro. It says the, to request it right there. Or right there, the bot said it right there if you want to do a killer or build request. We have it right there. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I was saying, like, you know, it like when it's already over, like it's already GG's, like the game is done. Why are you sitting here pulling out your second chance perks, wasting everybody's time and then the game when the game was already done? You know what I'm saying? So then this situation that we literally just witnessed is literally the same thing again. They're wasting everybody's time for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like we're seeing the same thing again. You know what I'm saying? Are we mad he didn't stand there? No one's mad, by the way. What I'm saying is, if your game is over, you're done. Like, GG's, that's it. Why are you running around trying to use dead hard on top of that? Like, you're just wasted everybody's time. Like, just move on to your next game. Like, what are you doing? So I'm like, all right, he's being petty. I'm gonna be petty too. Like, that's literally the same thing. Like, and then we see it again in this match. They decide to wait out in the exit gate. To wait out in the exit gate is being petty. Which is, then I use that as an example to go, that's why I play the way I want. Because why should I be worrying about their fun and, oh, I gotta play nice and all this stuff when they're not worried about my fun? It's not fun to sit there and endgame collapse the whole time, right? It's not fun to sit there when the game's already over and still be in the lobby like, bro, like these queue times is long. Like, I really gotta be in here too. For someone not mad, you definitely seem pressed over it. Well, I hate to say it, but you're a bit incorrect, because just because I'm talking with some passion doesn't mean that you're pressed. Like, this is why everyone should hop on Singularity and watch it through the cams at the gates. For real. Tired of what? He complains the whole time, then does the exact thing he can't stand. He's a hypocrite. Nah, I disagree. So waiting for endgame and being petty like he did is bad. Sadako's like, I think we're getting heated. Bro, like, I'm just speaking calmly. Like, they're, like, taking some kind of offense to it. I don't understand why. So Mel's like, that's why I don't BM unless the other side BMs first. But first, my favorite example of petty is when I play for an adept and the last survivor crawls away. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Cam Singularity even puts cams at the exits. Yeah, that actually is pretty funny. I can't even lie. I think I'm gonna try out another killer. I might try Wraith potentially, but I'm still pretty bad with it, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. You can disagree, it's how I see it, nor am I offended. Well, that's fine. Like, that's what we're here to do, is have a discussion. Like, that's the whole point. It's a conversation. Like, TTV survivors, in my experience, are the ones with the most ego. Yep, thank you. You can place the games at the exit. Agree, don't. I guarantee no one's. Yo, for real. But yeah, like, as I was saying, I haven't played Legion, so I'll probably try Legion. But anyways, I was saying, like, just to reiterate my point, just in case anybody doesn't understand where I'm coming from, like, they decided to be petty. I was petty in return. Then we're just playing the match normally. They're petty again. I go, hey, look, like, this is why I'm playing the way I want, because these people are extremely petty. Like, I go against petty players. I was just playing the game normally. They're petty. Literally. Like, that was literally my whole point. Like, I was like, hey, look, that's an example. I'm hoping you're in the chat so you can see. Look, like, I was just playing the game. I didn't BM. I didn't nod. I didn't say anything to them. Like, I didn't emote or whatever it is. And then I moved on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you know, we're still in the match, yada yada. I already went up to them and the exit gate. I'm like, cool. We'll just wait here then. For some reason, that was like a problem, I guess. You know what I mean? And it's like, dog, like, that was my whole point. Like, I'm not going against the wholesome survivors that are trying to hang out and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Your words, he's petty for trying to survive. I didn't say that to be fair, so. As survivor, he's petty for not wanting to die both games, and you proceeded to prolong the game, the one thing you're complaining about. So, like, do I need to explain it again? Like, I don't understand, like, what's the misunderstanding here? Like, I literally said, the game's over, they have no way of escaping. They're being petty. Like, they could easily just put the shit down and be like, alright, we're done. Like, move on. What are you talking about, bro? So, I'm just saying, bro. It's good to see we got even more munchers. Mods, you know what to do. Mods, you know what to do. My god. It keeps it coming, bro. Mods, you know what to do. I don't even gotta say anything, bro. You got it. Cause I swear, bro. Like, we're literally just vibing at chilling. Like, come on now. It's crazy work, man. They going hard over a video game, bro. Like, damn, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm literally just trying to have a debate and just make a point like, hey, look, this is my playstyle, I'm doing whatever have you. And then they doing all of that. I'm like, dog, like, what is that for, bro? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. What are you doing? Like, come on now. Have some self-respect. Like, come on, man. Crazy. Like, what are you doing, man? Have some self-respect. Like, we're human beings here trying to have a normal conversation. If you disagree with something, you can just go, hey, I disagree. That's it. Just be like, hey, I disagree. I think your point is this, that, and the third. And I'll go, okay, well, here's my point. Like, it's ridiculous, man. I guess he could have popped the last that hard to get those extra 5 blood points to spend on his Sable Ward bikini fit, for real. So some guy did dead hard and got sucked to be petty, like you said, how you play what you want. Then he was petty and you're upset that he's kind of did the same. No, what I was trying to say was, oh, what's my build on Legion? I have no idea. So my point was, right, that he's being petty, so I literally was like, all right, I'll be petty too. Boom, that was it. Open and shut, that was all. Then I'm like, okay, we encountered a new survivor, brand new person, being petty again. I go, okay, this person is why I just play how I want, because, you know, if they want to be petty, I'll just return the favor. Then I said, hey, look, I'm using this as an example to make that point. That's literally my entire thing, like I was trying to say. My whole point was open and shut, clean cut, just like that. That was literally it. Just say what you want, get roasted and move on. Like, you don't have to say something crazy, like only I could do that. It was more so 50-50. He wanted the blood points, a little bit of BM, that's all. I mean, literally, right? Like, like I said, my point is pretty open and shut. I'm like, hey, I interpreted it as, hey, he's being petty, so I'm just going to be petty too. The end. Like, next match. Hey, look, this guy's petty. This is my point. That was it. Like, how long ago was Chaos Shovel that he remembered all that? But shout out to Toast, by the way, because I remember you in the other stream. So you're a freaking wonderful person. Yes, that was just, it seems like a vicious cycle. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it, like, my point is that it was just like, I was minding my business and it occurred. So I'm like, Yeah, please, yeah, because I'm like, come on, bro. I already explained it as best I could. Literally clean cut, cut and dry. What else you want to say, bro? So, I mean, if you want to be, if you want to be on the survivor mate energy and sympathize with it all day long, that's fine. You can do that. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I made my point. But but let's remember that everybody has a choice to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I went to the side there by accident. Because I feel like, I've said this in a video before, like I feel like people just never ever want to think, hey, a survivor could just do something toxic or do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't think that is like always true. Like people can be on either side and play toxic or play fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's not just only killers, and that's my main problem. Like, bro, I have to agree with Kiki here, bro. Like, it's a lot of bitching from the chat. Like, I hate to say it, bro, because I'm just trying to mind my business, bro. Like at that point. But we keep bringing up the point, and I'm like, I already explained it as best I could. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. It's okay if you're a survivor, man. It's okay if you disagree. It's fine. Like, but the whole point is that, I made my point very clear cut. If you can't understand that or whatever have you, that's fine. Whatever. So, both parties bitching. No. Don't let me in there with that bullshit. Like, get the hell out of here. Don't let me into it. Don't let me into that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? See if I can actually use my power here. I haven't played any Legion since the don't fucking let me in, bro. Which is fine, bro. I know that I'm gonna butt heads with a lot of Survivor players. So, it's understandable. Yeah, I can't do this. Like, with mouse and keyboard, I'm still not good enough, and I'm not gonna waste my time. Which I get it. Not a lot of people are cut out for the debate team, so I get it. These gens be going fast? Yo, no, they definitely do. They definitely do, bro. It's disgusting. I hate it. Like, if you want to bitch about something. If you want to bitch about something, bitch about the event. This event is ass. And like the thing is like if you're saying that it's not, then that probably means you're not either playing enough killer or you're just not at a high enough MMR to be dealing with like strong teams that only know to rush out those machines, bro. You know, it's just plain and simple. It's pretty clean cut, which is fine. Like you don't have to be like have 1,000 hours like plus on this game to be like to even know that. You know what I mean? It's fine. You don't need to have 10k hours either. Just practice the game or 2 a day. Nah, because like I don't. Because like the only controller I have a cord for is on here. So, like, it's got the drift. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Like I literally can't because like my controller on here is the one with drift. Like I don't have a cord for my PS5 controllers. I literally can't do anything about that. I can't. So like as much as I want to use controller, I by definition can't because it's just gonna drip like crazy. So that has nothing to do with me. Ah shit, I don't know why I clicked there, that was my mistake. But I guess if you like to see killer losses, you know, this is the stream for you. Cause this event is ass. I can't even, bro, like, oh my god. I feel like Legion's so much harder. The event sucks, but it's not unwinnable every match. It's not an opponent, a skill issue, or MMR problem. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Bro, I already made enough videos about it, so I'm not gonna add much else to it. I didn't even get enough stacks. So Ben is ass though. That's what I'll say. Ay ay ay. I would argue, like, actually I'm not even gonna argue anything. I don't give a shit. Let's just play this garbage event. Let's just pretend we're doing something. Let's all like put a big smile on our faces and go, yay, we're having fun. I love losing. You know, let's do that, and then we'll all be better off. Let's all pretend we're having fun. Let's do that. Let's just jump up and down and put on our muncher emotes and go, yay, I love losing. Let's do it. Let's do it together now, everybody. Everybody, use your munch emotes. Use your munch emote. Go, yay! I hate this event. This event sucks. That sure was fast, yeah. I'm just gonna get some extra hooks, I guess. I got no other, or if the game would let me pick up, yeah. I'll just get some extra hooks, I guess. It really doesn't mean anything. AGT says, kill Mary, cool with the 5 gens left tunneling. To me, Survivor made it one thing when a couple gens left, they're right out the gate. I think you should just tunnel at any point you want. And vice versa, right? Like, what if I was running around saying, hey, you shouldn't be gen rushing at 5 gens? You're gonna be looking at me crazy, like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, we're just playing, we're just, you know, trying to progress our objective. To me, it goes the same way. It's like, we're both trying to, like, you know, complete the objective. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care, like, when I start or when I don't or whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm like, hey, I gotta get somebody out of the game, so, oh well. You know what I mean? GG's. You know what I mean? I don't really have a choice in the matter 9 times out of 10. Tunneling has made a constant that can apply to gens like v.h.s.x. says. I tunnel for my win. Exactly. Like literally, I can sit here and say gen rushing is a thing, and then survivors can say, oh, that's not a thing at all. Like, you know what I mean? But like, we have an event here that literally is gen rushing simulator. Like, gens are being like shot out of a cannon like every single like minute that you get even a hit or a down. So like, you know what I mean? So it's like, like, you know. But yeah, but shout out to Ether, man. But yeah, they call it tunneling, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just a made up term that doesn't mean anything. Personally, the 1v3 scenario is winnable for almost all killers and spreading hooks. Exactly, yeah. To each their own, I guess. But I mean, but like, yeah, like I wouldn't say that. Like, it's the same. It literally, you could use the same logic on it, bro. Like, if I say, hey, you're gen rushing, and you're just doing the like you're just playing the game and doing the gens, and then I'm running out of gens, doesn't that mean that I'm already losing the game because I can't get somebody killed by the time it's 3 or 2 or 1 gen?
Listen, asshole!
So it's the same way for Survivor. Like, if I'm going after that same person,
like a fish, understand?
and they're like, either A, it could be a skill issue on that person's end where they're just like struggling to survive, or B, it could just be the fact that that person just wants to get that person out for pressure so that they can get them out of the game, and then they'll be able to have a better chance at winning. The same way with the gens. They're gonna push the gens out as fast as possible so that they can also win the game. You know what I mean? It's literally just interchangeable. You could just switch, you could flip them around and they both do the same thing. You know what I mean? Now, once in a game of Survivor, stop doing gens to get chased. Exactly. So like that, like, so the thing is like, I just don't see, like, they're like, to me it's not a problem. Like, both sides want to win. So like, I'm just saying, going against self-survivors in this game was where it really sucks. No, 100%, it's terrible. Like, you know, I just happen to yap, and I've been just getting into commentary stuff lately, so I've just been like extra like ready to like create like, you know, like arguments and counterpoints and things like that. And ultimately it's a behavior problem. Like, it's literally just behavior being behavior. If they want to sit there and make the game boring, then that's behaviors, that's the dev team, that's what they want to do. And unfortunately, like, we're not rewarded for spreading hooks. Like, we're just simply not. We're punished for doing that. Because if you're not able to eliminate a survivor by a certain point, you just simply cannot win. Like, it's just not possible. Unless you're A, able to make a play at the end game, which is nearly impossible because gates are usually open less than 20 seconds, obviously. And there's usually somebody waiting at the gate. At least when I play, people wait at the gate right before the gen pops. So they already get a head start on the pull. So I don't have any time. The second I hear that horn, I'm like, yeah, that's GG's. Like, there's zero chance I'm going to be able to bring them back in, because 9 times out of 10, like, if they're not altruistic throughout the game, they're not going to be altruistic at the end. They're going to take their win. So it's just kind of how it is. Like, that's just how it works. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same way with the gens. Like, if they're not doing gens, then obviously nobody escapes. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and fault them for doing the gens. That's a behavior problem. So the same way is like, you shouldn't be faulting the killers for trying to use a strategy for them because they want to win too. And if you are getting tunneled, then maybe you gotta like try to waste that killer's time as long as possible, because when you're being chased, that's the ultimate goal. If you can get them to waste enough time so that they can't defend the gens, that buys your teammates enough time. Now, if your teammates aren't able to rush them out for whatever reason, that's their problem. But at least you can know, hey, I did my job, I did my part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did what I was supposed to do as a Survivor player. Because people don't like realize, I guess, that I've played Survivor before. I've used to play Survivor. Like, on occasion, I would play like maybe like less than an hour a day or something like that for like a year. So like, I have experience with the side. I understand like how it goes and the ups and downs of it, and how it can be annoying. You know, especially when your teammates are just garbage. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is. This is how the game is. Ah, damn, I'm yapping up a storm today, man. Love a team that would rather go for looping, saves, and heals and gens. Exactly. Because then the game goes on longer and you actually you can have more fun. I'd argue base gen speeds are fine, but gen defense is weak. They have nerfed gen defense. They have. So that statement is objectively true. That statement is objectively true, because they nerfed the gen slowdowns. Like, they've nerfed deadlock, they nerfed pain res, they nerfed grim embrace, they nerfed eruption, they nerfed like pop, they nerfed like everything you could think of has gotten nerfed. They even have the gen kick thing too, like the whole thing where it blocks after 8 hits. That's another nerf to defense, because you can't say use your surge or whatever have you. You know what I mean? So like, objectively, he's right. Like, he's right. Like, we nerfed it all. So like, what do? You know? It's like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Coming from like, and mind you, like, I play mainly M1. Like, you guys know full well, I main Ghostface, Freddy. You know what I mean? Like, just just like M1s, a lot of M1s, and I'm most likely, after I finish leveling up the killer I've been working on, when I work on the next killer, he's gonna be another M1 too. So coming from that experience, like, you can't make mistakes. You make a mistake and you basically lose the game. Unfortunately, that's just how it works in these lobbies. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna use the words MMR and high and all this other stuff, but just ultimately, you know, it's just how it is. If you guys can see it full well, if I make a mistake, the game's just cooked. Like, what else can I do? Especially as an M1, it's wraps. And that applies to the 1v4. You know, it's like, oh well, GG's, I guess. Like, I missed one shot. Okay, GG's. Like, I needed that down. Oh well. Like, what can you do? Like, there's no way to come back from that. You know what I mean? I have the 8-gen kit, Call of Brian, Eruption, Overcharge, and so on. Never got compensation buffs. Exactly. That's like the biggest problem with it, is just the mere fact that there's like literally nothing. Yeah. I want to talk about because I'm just on a yap spree today, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about it. So forgive me for the yap. You know, I'm just going crazy today with the yapping. Oh, okay. So apologies for the yapping, but anyway, when they nerfed Pop, because they actually nerfed Pop twice, if I'm not mistaken. Either they nerfed Pop twice, or if I'm just misremembering. But if I remember correctly, Pop either A, it used to do current progress, and then they switched it to the thing, or I'm just misremembering, but yeah, lethal doesn't really matter, dude. Lethal has no effect on it. Like, you just essentially see that they're spread out, and that's it. Like, GG's, you know? It's pretty bad. 40% down to 35 then 20. Yeah. So the thing I was trying to talk about was the fact that it goes like the difference is with Eruption and Pop. So Eruption says the current progress is reduced by 10%. Pop is the overall progress or whatever. I forget. It's basically the way, like, the distinction between the two, because you can't, like, when you use one. When you use one, like, when you use Eruption, it's better because it's 10% of the gen's progress. It used to be max progress, changed to current. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to say. I got stuck there, which is annoying. And as you can see, they can just rush these out, and I can't do anything. So the problem is that current progress applies to the percent of the gen. So what does that mean? So let's say a gen has 30%, right? And then I use Pop for 20%, right? So 20% of 30% is what? Right? I'm not gonna answer that because I'm not good with math, but I wasn't good at math class, so I'm not gonna answer that. But when I'm no, I'm trolling. But anyway. The point I'm trying to make, though, is that when it's current progress, that means that any value of what the gen has is being adjusted to the percent. So that means that 20% of a small number is only going to be like a very small number, bro. So if you think about it, if I'm running a perk, if it's like at 90, you'll get the full 20, but if it's at like 6%, you're only going to get like 6% of 6. So you'll get like 1 or some or less, you know what I mean? So it becomes like less valuable because of that. So, you know. But you know, the point being obviously is the mere fact that he goes quick math, yeah. Because I know Ty be doing the quick math when he puts the plates on, so I know where it comes from. I prefer simplicity, so that's why I just, you know, I like to keep things simple, so I'm not trying to like run equations in my head about like, oh, what's the 20% of this amount in this gen? I'll just tell you straight up, like, hey, look, like, you know, you're not gonna get much value, and you know, I try to keep it straight up because not everybody's got time to be listening to a whole like thesis about, hey, this perk sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody got time for that. You know, we're just trying to make the point quick and move on with our day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna get bogged with the details. If I had better control over my DPI, I would. Whoops, wrong button. That 5% nerf from pain resonance is also massive. That's what I'm saying. Because from going, it used to be 15% no tokens, then it went up to 25 with 4 tokens, 1 each survivor, and then it reduced it down to the 20%. So like it took off a lot of damage you could potentially do, which means your slowdown is greatly reduced, and therefore meaning that you most likely are not going to be able to stop the gens from flying, which is kind of the problem. You know what I mean? So I don't think it teleported, right? Oh, it could have, but I don't know. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we got this right here. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was hoping I could get that, but it's fine. But anyway, so point being, obviously, they already nerfed the slowdown, and with a mode like this, because keep in mind, right? As much as I try to be unbiased when it comes to takes, like especially if you guys know like my videos and everything where I talk about different like things, I try to be as unbiased as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at least in those videos, like those are pretty general, like pretty straightforward. Like I don't think I'm too biased. You know what I mean? But I also, because I don't have any stake in the game when it comes to playing Survivor, I feel like I can look at it objectively without getting an emotional response that I think a lot of survivors like kind of have that issue with, where they're like, oh, you can't nerf that because that affects my gameplay and affects my fun. And it's like, I don't play the side, so I don't even have to worry about, oh, that's not fun for me, because I don't care. Like, that don't worry about me. So I can look at it and go, well, is that fair? Not really. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like I have a much better way to view it. At least in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's perfect, obviously, but still, I do think I have a better shot at being unbiased. Considering that, you know, I hate to say it, you know, not a us versus them thing, but like, I will say a lot of survivors do screech really hard about certain things being strong when they're really not, and da-da-da, because they don't play both sides. So, I'm just saying, you know. There's also DMS, which I can understand why Grim Embrace was added as it forces DMS value. Yeah, which I think it still does. But the difference is that what do you call it? It is like only applied to one gen, so it still does the same thing, but just less so. Which I do like the DMS buff, because at least it changes it, but still keeps it strong, which is good. I like that quite a bit. Like, that's the kind of changes that we want to see on a side that already has nothing. You know what I mean? It's good to see it. So, at least, like, from my perspective, like, I do think that a lot of people that... Which, I mean, I can't expect a bunch of content creators to be, you know, to have taken part in the debate class. I haven't even taken part in the debate class before, personally. But I just make good fucking points, you know what I'm saying? And I play the way I want because of it. Because I can call out the BS. I don't have ties to this game where I can't point out the BS, you know what I mean? It technically plays differently while being the same. Yeah, that's one of the best parts about it. It still maintains its strength. it works the same way, so it's easy to understand as well. And then on top of that, not only is it like still strong, but it's also not as oppressive because it only applies to the one gen. So it doesn't mean that you're going to have like a 4 gens blocked and you have nothing you can do. It's just one, and then you just focus on working on a different one, which most survivors, I guess, just don't want to do. Which I find really funny because it's like, you know, this is what you do anyway. Like you're gonna have to push out another gen after this one anyway. Like it doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, you actually get more pressure by applying it to multiple gens because you can't damage the gen that's blocked. Objectively speaking, it's actually smarter to press both of those gens because of the fact that you'll have 299 compared to 1. Technically speaking, it's like almost pressure, but not really. But they don't see it that way, you know? But I played Survivor before, so I like, you know, I feel like I know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But wait, how did she get endurance? What the fuck? Where did she get the endurance from? What was that? And now I don't hear any sound. Okay, then. All right, cool. I don't understand how. What? Like, that's why I gotta play both sides. Yeah, I have in the past. I refuse to play it now, though. I find it extremely boring. But I have in the past, so at least I have like at least a general knowledge of what to expect. You know, I never play Unknown on stream. Yeah. I played Unknown when he dropped, but my friends only play Survivors, so some of their takes are funny. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, it's crazy to me that a killer main is more objective than Survivors. Like, that doesn't make sense. But I've always said this in my videos too. I was like, I just think it's because they only see a small fraction of the game. Because keep in mind, like, as a killer, I gotta micromanage 4 people doing 4 different things. Survivor, you just have to micromanage yourself and just look at the HUD and go, okay, well, my teammate's doing this. Okay, cool. Oh, he's being tunneled. Oh, okay. So the way I see it is like, I feel like there's a better chance that a killer player can give you a much more varied take because they can see the whole game. Like, I can go chase somebody, go, okay, they got these perks. This other person, I could chase somebody else, know what perks they have just from observation, and then chase another couple of survivors and know their perks and go, okay, well, this person's this person. Okay, I can tell with this person's behavior, they're probably gonna do this, and then I could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, like what I'm trying to say is like, I can look at all of those characters and go, I know what each person's, like, their skill level's at. I can see what kind of perks they're bringing. I know exactly like what they're trying to do. I understand like what their motive is, yada yada yada. Versus like, you go on Survivor, you don't even know who has what. Your teammate starts bagging, pointing at the gen or something. The gen gets done and then you walk off and do another one. Like, you see how, like, I can see, like, from that perspective, like, you only see so little. But like, as a killer, I have to interact with everybody, so I can see more of the game. I can understand more of it. I can go into the map and go, okay, well, that side I got no pallets because I already broke them all, and I go over here and this I've never been there. There's more pallets on that side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like killers are gonna give you better takes. Now, I wouldn't say all of them, because I know there's a lot of killer players that be saying some wild stuff. I'm like, yeah, hell no. But still. Brene, welcome in. Goes, ain't no way you P100? Well, it's right here on the top here. And then you have one right here. And then we got one right there. Then we got like one halfway. Oh my god. So Elaman says, I'm a Survivor main, but I still like to look at things from both sides. Killer's more fun it's more fun at times. I just like playing with my friends. Exactly. I wouldn't play Survivor unless I had friends in my lobby. Like, literally. It's like terrible. Can I do a build across? Yeah, yeah. So it should say, I hope it's on the screen right now. It should say that you can use 250 bits sub or build request for 5 with the dono on YouTube or Twitch, whatever you prefer. And we also have the command there that gives you the links too. So yeah, and I forgot to update my follower. I forgot to update the follower thing again. But yeah, anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so basically I'd argue that like you'd have better takes from killer baids like that, which I gotta preface, not always, but you have a better chance because they can see more of the game on average. It's just my take on it, you know, obviously. So, and you know, I 50% was falling in love with strongest state, by the way. Yeah, that is actually true about pain res. That is very true. 15%, having just 15% ready to go at a moment's notice is like insane. Like, cause you can basically like hook tons of times and get like a bunch of the pops off, like basically of the gen or whatever have you. Never play Unknown on stream. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I don't. I don't even play them off stream. I just ignore the existence of Unknown as much as I can. My question is, who is behavior balancing for? It seems like so far it's just whoever screeches the loudest. So far we've been getting a lot of killer nerfs, like a lot. So it's possible that maybe the survivors are screeching the hardest now. And is it the average survivor killer or below average? Below average. Because most people play at below average to average. I know, like, which I know people don't like that, you know. I get it, because like it makes it sound like they're unskilled. It's not necessarily that. They're just casual players. Like that's completely fine. You can play the game however you want. But you know, objectively speaking, like, you know, to be less to be impersonal, be less personal about it. Objectively speaking, a vast majority will be on average or below average. That's just how it goes. Because most people will play casually. They see it as a party game, so they will just get on with their friends, play a little bit, close the game, move on with their day, yada yada yada. And then they have the consecrators that play it more, you know, more consistently because they have to post content, they have to, you know, be able to, you know, post streams and things like that. So I would feel like they have a much, like, at least a little bit more time with the game, and therefore have more like opinions, which means that they go for average and above after that. So for example, if you look at the phase 2, the quality of life changes, there's improvements to anti-tunneling and anti-slugging. Yeah. So the thing is like, what I feel like they're not doing is addressing the main problem, which is obviously the fact that, like, the thing is like there's two things that I want to point out. One, competitive. If you've ever seen competitive, you'll see you later, Ty. I was about to end all stream anyway, so, but I'm gonna make these quick points and then I'll end stream. So anyway, basically you can see it in competitive. Survivors usually win 9 times out of 10. Okay, because objectively speaking, it is much easier to get gens done, like, you know, while that goes on, compared to what do you call it, compared to, like, say, like the pubs or the regular or whatever have you. People don't want to acknowledge it, that, you know, the higher the levels you go, the easier and easier it is to, you know, lose your games, because of the fact that your you know, survivor teammates are more aware of, okay, to apply pressure, I do gen. When you're starting out, people are more confused or scared or whatever. They're like, oh, or they're happy to be playing a horror game. But then as you get more and more advanced, you're gonna get more and more people realizing that's the main thing. Do gens. That's all you need to do. So there's that. Secondly, the problem is that slugging and tunneling, as they call it, is a strategy. Like, we use it as a strategy to try to get, like, leverage and get a leg up in the match, because Ultimately, that's how we can apply pressure. If we can get somebody on the ground and get someone else to go pick them up, that's 2 people occupied, which means the one person I'm chasing is going to go down, meaning that the 4th person is going to have to do something. Same thing with tunneling. If I can eliminate a survivor, it'll be a 1v3, and it's much less pressure for me as a player to go against 3 than 4, because the 4th person can always be doing something in the background that can completely shaft my whole play, right? And then for some reason they don't realize that. They just think it's just you're just being toxic for some reason, but it's like either that or I lose the game. So like if I don't want to lose, then what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So yeah. So that is the main problem that people like are not really understanding. It's the same way if I like said, hey, they should stop using second chance perks and all of this stuff. You know, it's not fun, it's not fair, you know what I mean, yada yada, it's toxic. They would turn around and say, well, we kind of need it because, you know, we want to win the game and we're doing the gens faster and da 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 da. It works the same way. We may not like it, but it's a part of the strategy. If they were to change it so where like there's passive slowdown in the base game where you have to say, hey, you got to go to these shelves on this side of the map, grab the canisters, run over to the pumps, fill the pumps, then from the pumps, then pull that and push that onto the little basins for the pools of the gens or whatever to fill it up, and then you can repair it. Then you can go, okay, well, at least I know the base game, they have an extra task. So when we don't have that and all they do is they spawn on top of the gen, boom, you already lose 1. Then the other person was on the other one that they spawned on, boom, you lose 2. By the time you even get that down, you're like, crap, I'm running out of time. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just freaking yapping up a storm. So I do have an idea, Maul. I can take the request and make that a video. I can make it a video and post it on the channel. And I can tag you in it or something like that, or I can save it and then for next time I'm live we'll do the build on like right on there, and then you can have that like for the next stream. So what do you think is better, Maul? You want it like in a video or do you want it like on next stream? Because I don't really have much time left, so it's kind of scheduling conflicts here. They're trying to mainstream, they're trying to bring it to the mainstream, dumbing it down, be the COD of horror or something. It'll fail like all the other major games did. Yo, it's so true. But which one do you prefer, Maul? Do you want like a video where I tag you in it or something like that on YouTube, and then you can like, it'll be your own, you know, video that you like sponsored or whatever? Or do you want it to be like, it's on Friday? Yeah. So I can either make it a video and I can just work on it tonight, or I can make it for next stream. A video on tunneling and gen rushing would be cool. I could try to probably have a yap sesh. I don't know if I might use this the VOD honestly, because I feel like I said a lot of good points. The problem is that the people that want these improvements don't actually use the tools that they have at the moment. Yeah, it's true. Or are casual and don't want to learn anything. Yeah. I could use the VOD or I could just start from scratch. I feel like the VOD would be better though, because I just like laid out all the points, and I'm just on a yap sesh right now. Next stream, you got it, Maul. Damn, I don't think there's any mods in here, but it's fine. I'll leave the VOD up and we'll be able to review it if necessary. Damn, if there was a mod in here, I would say write it down for me, but oh well. If I do forget, just remind me. Be like, yo, like I submitted a request, pal. You know what I mean? Where's my build? I'll be like, oh damn. So I put up a video tonight already. It's about the Go Next epidemic, so we have that up. So if you want to hear more yapping, we got the video up. It's like, I think 30-minute video or something like that. You can have it on in the background. But with that being said, thank you guys for all showing up here, man. And yeah, we're gonna be going live on Friday. Probably still trying to learn the keyboard and mouse like before, because I think I'm getting a little bit better. I did land a shot, so that was cool. But anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.